Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm glad you're here, thank you. I'm going to do a commission piece today. I've been asked to do a Dutch pour and I'm only going to use 3 tones. So I'm going to use black, white and grey. Well, I do have 2 different tones of grey, and as we know with a Dutch pour, with black and white also mixing together, I'm going to get a different tone of grey as well. So I'm really excited for this. I'm going to take you to the canvas, show you the colours that I've chosen, and let's see what we can create. Okay, so as you can see, I have painted the sides of my canvas. The canvas measures 30 inches by 12 inches deep edge. Okay, so I said that I'm going to use black, white and grey. So the white that I have is just a titanium white by Montmartre. As you can see, very fluid consistency for Dutch pours. Check out my other video on my channel and it shows you how I mix my paints for different types of technique. Okay, so I've also got a Montmartre lamp black. And then I have gone for neutral grey by Amsterdam. And then I've gone for a warm grey by Daler-Rowney's System 3 acrylic. Each of those colour tones are opaque. As I blow the black and white into each other, that's also going to create an off black grey tone colour to go with the other 2 greys that I've got. The idea is to do a split canvas, so I'm going to do a black tone here, and then I'm going to do the Chaos Dutch pour down here. So I'm going to put all the different colours in, blow them together, blow them up, and see what kind of design we can create with that. So let's go. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to do my panel of black here, and then I'm going to layer the other colours here. So this is Lamp Black by Montmartre. Just do, I think I'm going to do about that much. Paint, because what I want to do is I want to have quite a bit of black, because when I do the design here I'm going to be blowing up quite a bit, so I think that's going to be enough. Just go down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so let me just blow this out. I get asked all the time what kind of hairdryer I have. Now, I'm not an expert, but I just use a Remington. I have a nozzle on the end. It's quite a thin nozzle, and I always use the cool setting when I blow. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's blow this black out. Okay, until I work with black, I always forget how much I like it. I really, really do like it as a base tone. Okay, so I have my neutral grey, my warm grey, and my titanium white. Obviously, the brief was that this the client wanted quite a dark piece, so I'm going to add a little bit more black just in this section, because I know she did want a lot of black. I'm just going to add a little bit more just along the edge, ready for when I blow the piece over. Okay, so let's go for the neutral grey by Amsterdam first. Gorgeous colour. So I'm just going to do a random, just going to layer these very random, because it's the chaos part of the Dutch pour. Okay, so this is the warm grey by System 3 acrylic. Just a little bit lighter than the neutral. A little bit more black, I think, just here and here. Okay. I'm not going to put too much white. They only wanted a hint of white, so I'm literally just going to drizzle some white in. And in fact, that is probably going to be enough. Can always add a little bit more afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to take each colour and just go along the middle like you would for a traditional Dutch pour. Just a little bit here, that's it. I sense I might have used a bit too much white, but hey, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to blow it out first and then get rid of any air bubbles. I've got enough paint on here, so I'm going to just blow it down first, cover the bottom, and then blow it back up and see what we can create from that. So, hairdryer, it's on a cool setting. Let's go. I've got to just stop because the cells that are forming from mixing these colours all in is a wow moment. You guys know I like my wow moment, so I'm going to continue blowing this out and then I'm going to take you in so you can have a look. Okay, I can't wait for you to see this up close, so I'm going to take you in now for a close-up. Okay, so this is my viewpoint. So I've managed, look at some of these cells. If you're not a cells fan, I'm sorry. But I think it's, I don't know, I'm actually quite overwhelmed with how well this has turned out. Whenever you plan a piece in your head and you're trying to get that design onto canvas, you do sometimes wonder how it is actually going to turn out, because there's only a certain amount of control, as you know, that you can have over fluid art. But I think the grey tones and the white that I use actually really complement this piece. I'm hoping and praying that it's going to dry really well. I do really like the contrast. I'm really loving those. Look at that section just there. I do find when I use Montmartre paint, I am able to create kind of some cells. I might just do a little bit just around here, just blow a little bit more out. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to wait to see what it looks like when it's dry, and I'll take you in for a closer look. Okay, so I quickly showed the client a photo of the previous version, and they said it was just a little bit too dark and could I have some more grey. So I said, of course you can. You know, at the end of the day, I'm designing this piece for somebody and I want them to be 100% happy with the colour combinations and the perspective. And yeah, so I'm just layering some extra grey and white over the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow it out like I did before. And hopefully I will still create that cell formation. I'm confident that by adding this extra grey, it will be a lot lighter. Okay, so here's another look. I just added that extra grey and white that the client wanted, and I'm hoping that they like this version. It's a bit brighter than the other one, so fingers crossed. And here's the dried version. I'm so happy to report that the client loves this version, and I'm so pleased that I checked with them just before I started that drying process so I could add that extra grey in. I really do like this piece. I think it's got a lot of emotion behind it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. This has been fun, and just working with those three tones has been able to create quite a dramatic piece. Hope to see you again soon, and take care. Bye.